Hello, I'm here to talk a little bit about robotics, Gen AI, automation, the topics that have been trending recently. So I start by this observation from Yan Likan, who has been predicting that the paradigm for AI architecture within the next 5 years will be a decade of robotics. Now, he made this comment in the context of generative AI, which has been taking everyone by storm. But his belief is that robotics automation is what is going to be the next driver of AI. And the shelf life of the current LLM paradigm is fairly short, probably 3 to 5 years, is what he believes. I read this morning and I wanted to. I had come across something around the topic of automation yesterday, which I'll come to shortly. But before I do that, I want to also refer to this observation in which I think many of us have heard about is OpenAI's releasing the operator. The operator, which is the first AI agent from OpenAI that can carry out simple online tasks in the browser, like booking concert tickets or up a form for a grocery order. So it's, however, accessible or available to everyone. It's rather quite premium service and it's limited to those with a ChatGPT Pro account, which has a monthly tag of £200. That's quite steep for everyone, but for people to access. This is a follow-on from what Anthropic had released Computer Use, I think a couple of months ago, in which they showed how certain things were done automatically by an agent working on a web browser. Now, there is something interesting that Yan Likan commented 2 days ago on his LinkedIn page, and he said, to people who see the performance of DeepSeek and think that China is surpassing the US in AI, well, he believes that we are reading this wrong. The correct reading should be that open source models are surpassing proprietary ones. DeepSeek has profited from open research and open source, Llama, PyTorch, etc. They came up with new ideas and built on top of other people's work. Because their work is published and open source, everyone can profit from it. Now, it is in this context that I want to bring to your attention this particular, it's not this one, there was this particular piece of I came about this on a LinkedIn feed. Web Rover, this gentleman called Ritik Koduri has written this. And what it does is it's an autonomous agent effectively can interpret user inputs and execute actions by interacting with web elements. And he gives an example here of booking a flight ticket. It's created a front end. So I wanted to give it a go and see how easy it is to access and can I deploy it myself. So I've cloned his repository and I tried to effectively build it. So my first attempt didn't work because although there are instructions, they don't necessarily work at first go. So there's a bit of troubleshooting required in setting it up. So broadly speaking, it's got some backend and front-end components. I won't bore you with the details, but let me show you what I mean. So I am going to go to my browser, to my terminal, and I'm going to give a command to this program saying, well, go to Google Flights and book the cheapest tickets between London and Delhi on the 10th of February. So I'm going to press enter now, right? Now watch what happens. You see a window has opened. It's accepted the second try now to see. It's obviously fixable. It's a random issue. So again, to date, to and from, selections first. Well, okay, this time it seems to have selected the right dates. Let's see whether it's is able to go to the search button now. it must be able to click the done button. It did click the done button. So next, search button. Let's see whether it's search. Yes, it took a screenshot. Even you see the kind of annotation on the screen, it basically takes a screenshot and then the LLM annotates it. So it's actually, there you go, it's actually done the search. So it's given me the results of the search autonomously. So great.